Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I got another video for you. So this might be a couple parter, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know how it's gonna go yet, but the first thing we're gonna do on this car, we're gonna do sound deadening. One of the people that I contacted, they did basically all the leg works for me. So the sound deadening itself is already done. All I have to do is, it's already customized to the car. He sent me all the stuff that I need. All I have to do is rub it on, and then that's step 1. Okay, step 2, we're gonna do speakers. Step 3, maybe it's rear front speaker. Step 4, I gotta run some wiring. Step 5 might be like amp and everything, but anyway, it's gonna be a couple parters. But anyway, part 1 is we're gonna do we're gonna take out the door panels, take out the speakers, and then do some sound deadening on there. All right, let's go. A lot of you guys who watch my channel have not subscribed. Boop, 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 boop. Hit the subscribe button down below, put notification bell on so you don't miss any of my video. Without further ado, let's CarStomIt. Alright guys, so we're gonna start on the rear. The first thing we gotta do, we gotta take out the door panel. First, let's lift this guy up. Unplug it. Let's unplug the ambient lighting. Okay, we got 2 screws right here we gotta take out. Okay, now there's a screw right here we gotta take out too. Go underneath here. There we go. Gonna leave that hanging. Take out the screw. Okay, now we gotta pop the door panel. I got a trim removal tool. Let's try to pop it off. Okay, now we gotta take out the door latch. Alright, it is out. Now let's take out the speaker so I can figure where these things go. I got it. Speakers out. All right, we're gonna remove this real quick. All right, just keep it out the way. All right, guys, we're gonna have to raise. I may have to take the stuff that I put in before so I can put the new stuff in. The stylus, we're gonna put the new stuff that's even better. I'm gonna have to take this out, guys. But let's raise the window so I can see what I'm doing. Okay guys, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take this thing out just to make it easier for me to do. Alright, I got it out. Let me get this out the way again. Okay, so I got my little towel. We're gonna start putting some other stuff in here. Let me clean up a little bit inside. I believe that's where everything goes. It's fairly clean, so it should be pretty easy. Alright guys, I gotta take out the stuff that I did almost a year ago. So we're gonna put a different type on there. Let me show you what we're gonna put. This guy. This already cut to the inside the door, which is what I love about it. My man cut everything off. All I have to do is literally peel, stick. All right, so now I gotta take some of the stuff that I did out so we can put the other sound deadening on there. Okay. Whew. A lot of work. I'm gonna have to use some glue gun, guys, to get some of the other stuff out because it's really stuck. So let me I'll get back with you guys for now because this is just cleaning. All right guys, I finally was able to finish cleaning all this stuff up. It took me a little bit, but I got it done. So now I'm gonna use a little bit of alcohol to clean again, to take the glue gun off because there was some leftover glue. So clean with the alcohol, and then we're gonna put the stuff in there. All right. Okay guys, there we go. Let's go again. So like I said, my friend basically cut this for me. It should go, let me double check it. It should fit right into this area right there. Yeah, fits right in there, guys. All right guys, so we're gonna start in the top one. This one says right one, so that's gonna be here. All right guys, let's go and start doing first piece, guys. Okay, first piece is on. Let's do the next one, guys. Okay, that's done. Next piece. Alright guys, the next thing we gotta do, we gotta take out the cabling, okay? We gotta unclip everything. Guys, I didn't show you how to unclip this, but it's really easy. There's 2 clips on all of them. The whole thing that goes this way, it goes like that. I just unclipped it, that's all. I didn't show you that. And I'm gonna have to take the cable out of this too. So for now, I'm gonna put the cable over here. This is the part for this side of the door. And the way you gotta make sure the morale is upright or right up. Let me take these out. All right. I mean, it should clip fairly easy. Okay. So now these go here now. So let me just make sure everything line up properly. Yeah, everything lined up pretty well. All right, so I'm gonna start it from the top. I'm gonna take a little bit of this off, okay? And I'm gonna start lining everything up, guys. Make sure all the holes line up properly. All right, it's looking good, guys. Alright guys, now let's use the roller and make sure everything goes into the little nooks and crannies. And now we're gonna run the cable to the proper hole where it needs to go to. Just come out this hole here. Now we have the little bottom piece. All right guys, we gotta cut the speaker hole. So okay. All right guys, speaker hole is ready. Now let's put these cables back into where they were. All right, that's it guys, it's all good. I'm not gonna put the speaker in there yet guys, because I'm gonna put another cup to protect it, but for now we're just gonna leave the door just like that. All right, let's put the latch back in place. So the green goes on the bottom, I remember, and the white goes on the top. There we go, that's done. So we're gonna leave that for now. So all I'm planning on doing is just the sound deadening for now. So now that this side is done guys, let's go to the other side. All right guys, it should be the same process to take the door panel, so I'm just gonna fast forward this. All right, first thing we're going to do guys, we gotta remove this barrier. Let's remove this first. They only go in one way, so you can't mess it up guys. All right, let's go. All right, the barrier is out. Let's take this out too. We may have to replace them. Let's take this guy out too. All right, we can reuse those. Next thing is we got to remove the sound deadening that I put earlier, the stylus one. We're gonna put a different one in there. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with this, so I'm just gonna go through the process and I'll show you the after. All right guys, I finally finished cleaning this thing up. Whew, anyway, it's done. So now what I gotta do, we gotta clean it up with some rubbing alcohol, all this stuff. We're gonna put the new sound deadening. All right, it's clean just like the other one. We're gonna start on the top over here and everything should match. Make sure the morale sound, it's, you know, facing properly, not like this, not upside down. Okay, let me line this thing up and we're gonna put it into. Second piece is on. Roll it up a little bit, guys. All right, let's move on to the next piece. This big guy. Inner is done. As you can see, that's how it's supposed to be. There you go. All right, so this guy is done right here. Perfect, right? So now I'm gonna do a small cleanup over here. Before I do the cleanup, let me take out the wiring. Okay. Whew. It is a lot easier with your nails. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna put the cabling in here for now, right? And a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Next piece is this big one right here, and always make sure the sign is facing upright. Now we're gonna route the cable through this existing hole. All right, roll it up now. Let's put the bottom piece off first. All right, now we're gonna make the speaker hole. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for now with that. What we're gonna do now, we're just gonna put the cabling back into its place. I've got the rear doors done. Alright guys, so that's it for now. I ordered some speaker pads for the front and the rear. So all we're doing, we're just waiting for them to come, and then we're gonna add them to, the one goes in the back, the other one goes in the front, but they should be here tomorrow. So for now, that's it for now. We're gonna reconvene tomorrow or next day, whichever one. Anyway guys, that's it. All right guys, I put a smaller connector on this thing here for my speakers, because this is the big one that I had. It's just too big, it doesn't sit properly. So now I can actually put back my connector. I didn't show it to you, but yeah, it's fairly easy. I mean, you've seen me doing the connector before. So now just all I have to do is just put everything back in place. All right, there you go. Looks so much better, right? Okay guys, so now it's really time to put my speakers back on the front doors. So I ordered this kit right here from Corolla. Let me show you what's inside it. That's what I was waiting for, so I can finish up. All right guys, so we have these paddings. Should be, I'm gonna put, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put these two like that inside the door, and then we're also gonna put these guys, this right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you when I put it on. Let me put this in and I'll show you. I gotta raise the window first guys, hold on. All right guys, so now we can put these little pads to help with the sound inside the door. So I'm gonna try to line it up as best as I can. Right, so here it is guys. Hopefully you could see it, right? It looks good, right? So now we're gonna put the speaker back on guys. All right, so what we're gonna do guys, we're gonna remove this foam here that I put in. Since now that I have the sound deadening, there's a protective over it already. I don't need to add and make the speaker even more, make it bigger. We're gonna go ahead and remove this guy. I don't think we need it anymore. All right. Okay, now we can put the speakers back on it. All right, that's better, guys. It's more flush. I like this better. Okay, good. Now we can connect this guy here. Boom, done. Okay, guys, let's move these out the way. We need one strip of this guy here. We may not use the whole thing. Okay. I'm gonna put this strip right on top of here, guys. All right, it's a foam, so it should confront fairly easy to the speaker. Just make sure it's not touching the rubber, so the rubber is able to move freely. There we go, guys. There we go. Hold on, let me move this a little bit. There you go, guys. Right? Looks really good. Love the way it looks. That's the final look before we put the door panel back. Look, guys, I love it. All right, guys. Now it's time to put the door latch on. Okay, we're gonna slightly attach the door panel. And I'm gonna double check, make sure this is looking good. It's gonna be a little, okay, everything is looking good. I don't want to trim it. I think I'm gonna leave it as is, so all the sound would come out the speaker. All right, that looks good to me, guys. Now let's just line everything up real quick. Line it from the back here. Make sure this thing clips in. Now it's time to put those two screws that hold the door panel together. Okay, that's done. We got one more screw on the top here. Done. Now we can put this ambient light in. That's in. Now we connect the ambient light. Boom. Up this panel here, connect it. Boom. Fish the cable down. Here we go, guys. It's done. Let's go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, guys, I know I didn't show it to you, but I fixed the connector. I put a smaller one. This one fits more snugly, so the speaker is pretty much ready. We gotta put these little pads in the back, so I'm putting two. All right, that looks good. All right, that's good and ready to go. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take this little thing here. We don't need it anymore because we have the front one, so we don't need an extra one. So I don't want to make this too thick. All right, okay, guys, now we can put the speaker on. Okay, it's on, connected, boom. There we go. We gotta put this rubber on top of it. Let's grab another strip. Okay guys, let's go and put the strip on the same way. Go. There you go guys, see, looks really good guys. There you go, I like it. Let's put the door panel back on. Okay, I took out a little bit of the sound deadening off, but let's go and put this back in. All right, looks good. Let's put the screws now on. Put the window switch back on. Push it out. There we go. That's it guys. The next thing is we gotta work on the front doors.